Today, I want to show you an infinitely repeatable dungeon that scales with your level. This is great because the mobs scale with you, the drops and the loot are always resettable, so you can loot all the crates, all the treasure, all the enemies, and it can be resettable so the loot repopulates. There are lots of enemies, lots of targets, so it makes leveling your combat skills really good. And it's great for legitimate, non-cheating, non-glitching money and XP farm. Let me show you where it's at. And if you've played through the story, you know where this is at. Now let me show you here in the Sol system right here. So above and to the left of Alpha Centauri is the Sol system. So you're going to go into that. And then right here is the Nova Galactic Star Yard. Now you have to go here pretty early on for the story reasons, but whenever you go here, not in the story, it's a level 50 zone, but it's not, they don't have level 50 mobs if you're not level 50 for whatever reason. My character's level 101, and the enemies here will be around level 75 to match, and yes, I just crashed into the space station, that's how I dock. Now I'm going to show you just a quick run where I just go through, kill everything, loot some ammo, and so on and so forth. And then I'll show you how to reset it. It's super simple and super easy. And if you don't want to see me kill mobs and stuff, that's totally fine. But one of the reasons you'd want to do this, besides legitimate XP that isn't using an outpost to craft things, is to level your weapon skills. So I've been working on lasers. I've almost got lasers level 4. I need to kill 88 more enemies, or 78 more? Whatever. I just need to kill a bunch of enemies, right? And so I can go through here, kill a bunch of enemies, and reset it, and the loot, like all these lockers, I've opened them many times, and the loot resets in them and stuff. Every single corpse resets, all the lootable chests, everything that you just find on the counters all resets, and the items scale to your level. Like I said, I'm level 101, and so I'm just going to run through and kill a bunch of dudes and level some ballistics here. And not all the enemies will be to your level. Some will be weak. Like here's a level 64, level 12, 18. There's also enemies over here, spacers. So if you want to do the Mantis quest, you can infinitely reset this until they drop the secret base coordinates. So that's a thing. And you can run through and loot all the rooms every single time. They will have, you know, similar loot. Like if I go in here, I think there's a medical thing. No, never mind. But like every little thing on the wall too is just infinitely re-lootable. Like this, where's it at? It's not on the wall this time. So it does randomly spawn the loot, but sometimes you can get like med packs on the walls and stuff. And we had a level 70 and a level 38 there. And yeah. Oh, like here's a nice crate with some credits in it. And you know, the other time I did, it had some armor and some ammo in it. So you never really know. But you know, just go through, kill all the mobs. And look, ballistics is ready to level up, so I'm going to go ahead and put a point into that. So, very cool. And again, I'm not looting these for the video, but normally I would take the ammo, the trauma packs, some of the better weapons. These guys can drop legendary armors. And, you know, you can always increase the difficulty too to very hard, which is what I've got it on right now. If you want to get rarer drops, just go ahead and smash him. Smash his neck in. There we go. Someone caught me on fire. That's okay. I'm pretty tanky. I'm a pretty beefy boy. Also, this dungeon, by the way, it has beds in it. So you clear out the enemies, you can sleep in a bed, fully heal, and, you know, it's no problem. Or you can just stealth and fast travel back to your ship. It's a really great dungeon, just full of enemies. And like I said, the loot and their weapons scales with your level. So you're never not behind on power. You could sit here and grind all the way to level like 300 something if you truly wanted to. And yeah, it's got 2 separate segments, so if you're a character like me that has regeneration, or I'm sorry, rejuvenation, then once you clear the first area, you basically get a full heal, unless you alert the enemies, of course, which is what I ended up doing. That guy's just staring at the wall. I don't know what his deal is, but there we go, level 78. Now that's a boss enemy, and so he's got some good loot on him, which I'm not gonna, you know, bother to check too much, but yeah, this is the room with the beds in it. I think they're on the bottom floor, but yeah, beds for easy heals. So I'm actually getting quite a lot of XP here, and I wish I could show off the loot a little bit better, but you go into some of these rooms, some of these like side rooms, and there's just loot everywhere. That's a security uniform. Nothing too good in here. Let's see, a bunch of good ammo there. There's a bed I can sleep in. Bunch of throwables there. more ammo. So this run, not so good, but sometimes you can get really good stuff. There's a big, advanced Big Bang. Look at the damage on that sucker. Man, that's a good weapon, right? Now, of course, if you come here at level 5, it won't be a Big Bang. It'll be like a Coachman or something. But, you know, it's completely randomized, and it resets. I can loot that Big Bang, sell it to a vendor, and once I've reset, I can come back and loot more, make more money, get more XP, level more skills. This dungeon is just super, super good. Also, once you clear it, if you, for whatever reason, can't fast travel back because you're overburdened or something, well, there's a door that you can unlock that takes you right back to the entrance, so it's really quick in and out, and once you learn the layout, which I still don't quite know the layout yet, you can get in and out pretty darn quickly. Here's a bounty hunter spacesuit. These things are pretty good with the stats, but unfortunately this one didn't roll legendary, but maybe next time that I do it, it'll roll legendary. So you can come here on New Game Plus and, you know, stock up on a bunch of guns and ammo before you set off to conquer the universe for your 17th time or whatever it is you're doing. But, you know, just grab the particle grenade there. Sure, why not? And let's get the heck out of here. There's still some enemies left alive, but that's fine. I think they're on the bottom floor. We'll clear them out. There we go. Just dumpster them there. Yoink his stuff. And I've got plenty of weapons, so that's why I'm not looting their guns. And I'm trying to do it to make the video just a little more tight. Lots of, you know, item buffs as well just around here. Again, very good area. You can check all these little back rooms, get a bunch of good loot. There's some power checks there. Fun stuff. It'd be funny if we could use them. Alright, let's get the heck out. Now, I've actually killed all the enemies, so I could just fast travel to the ship. And we'll go ahead and do that now. We'll just fast travel to the ship. But normally you can just use your little the looking thingy to lead you out, and it'll take you through the shortcut. So it's really, really, really easy. Now let's get to the part where we reset this, and you know, Grandmaster Kibble's video game databank found this out, that if you go to Venus, 1 hour here is 100 hours of in-game time, and wouldn't you know it, you only need 600 in-game hours to pass for it to reset, and all the enemies will be back. A new loot is rolled, new loot distributed throughout the dungeon. I like to think of it as a dungeon. Why didn't it just take me to the landing area? Weird. Sometimes I can go straight to the landing area, sometimes I can't. But all you gotta do is make sure you have a bed in your ship. All you need is a 1x2 captain's quarters. I've talked about this in my videos. Apparently some people really need beds, but you can also just build an outpost and put a bed down, even though this is a very volatile planet. So I know if you land that you don't immediately spawn outside, but it's whatever. Anyway, go to your bed, sleep 6 hours. Now check this out. 6 hours is 600 hours universal time. When you do this, it resets like everything. Not just the dungeon that we're talking about in today's video. It resets like chests that you loot in towns. It resets shop vendors, the ship vendors, everything. And so now all I got to do is go right back, and it's in the same, you know, star system. So let me zoom out here. I messed it up. And we got to make sure we're on Nova Galactic Star Yard. There we are. We're back, and look at this. We did like a full run in under 8 minutes, and we're already back again doing another run. This dungeon is just, it has more enemies, more densely packed enemies than any other dungeon I've found in the game. It's super quick to reset. You can sit here and grind all you want, make an infinite amount of money, infinite XP, get all the ammo, get all the guns, get all your item buffs, level up all your skills. It's super duper simple and easy. And the great thing is, like I said, since they scale with your level, they're going to drop ammo that I'm using. Like, I'm using the Mag Storm, one of the highest DPS weapons in the game. And all you guys about your Varun Inflictors, yes, I know, it hits once really hard. I have one in my inventory. It's right here, okay? I know how powerful this bad boy is. And yes, I can just, you know, one-tap them, sure. But, you know, DPS-wise, it's not as fast as literally just spraying everything down. Look at this. I can just spray everything down, they die, everything's Gucci. And if I wanted to level, like, say, the cutter up, I can just sit here and, you know, fry him with a laser, maybe just tap him down a little bit, switch to the laser so I can level that up. Down he goes, he's dead. And, you know, you get a good mix of low-level enemies, too, so you can fry them with your cutter if you want to level lasers. That's what I've been doing, is just leveling lasers. There we go, 25 out of 100. I gotta do this dungeon a few more times. I'll have lasers level 4 ready to go, and then everything just melts. Go check out my video about level 4 lasers. It's amazing. Anyway, I don't want to keep you here. I've already showed you everything you need to learn to do. or that you need to know to reset this dungeon basically forever. Well, that guy went flying. What in the heck? Well, he went flying too because his backpack exploded. Anyway, go out and reset this dungeon, farm it a bit. It's pretty fun to go kill everything and loot all the stuff. And there's certain rooms too that you can also level like lockpicking too. There's some locked doors. You open them up, and when you reset it, they relock. Someone went behind you and relocked all the doors again. And oh man, I hate being a wagey. Screw this wagey crap. With that said, thank you so much. And please leave a like. Let me know if you find a better dungeon than this that's super quick and easy to reset. I'd love to see it, love to hear it, love to make a video about it, of course, give you credit, you know, mwah, mwah. And finally, on the right side of your screen right now, there is a video that you should absolutely click. If you don't click it, and you work a crappy wagey job where you have to like pick up stuff and, you know, stock shelves or whatever the hell, then your coworkers are going to call in and leave you with all the work, and you're not going to get to play video games. You're going to have to like stay in and work overtime, and it's going to be miserable. And you're going to do a close open the next day. That's where you work late at night and you come in the morning because again, there's no coworkers to cover the shift. And if you're some office wagey, then I don't know. I've never worked in an office, so I don't know how to give you a voodoo evil curse YouTube man spell to make your life suck for not clicking the... Dude, just click the video on the right side, man. Come on, you already have a cushy life, man. Give me a cushy life, too.